Okay, so it's super windy, but I just looked on AIS and I saw that there's a 75 metre yacht just come in. I've missed it, unfortunately, but I'm going to go and check it out anyway. It's really windy, so I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get the drone up. I'm sorry about the glasses again, but it is very bright. Anyway, I'm going to go and check out this yacht. So let's go and do it. This is MY Mogambo. I'm not familiar with this yacht actually. It's a 74 metre. It's a charter boat. I had a quick look on their website before I came down, and if you want to charter this, it will cost you $600,000 a week plus expenses. I don't know what expenses they're talking about. That isn't included in the $600,000. Was it $600,000 or 600,000 euros? I can't remember. Anyway, a lot of money. So it's a Sunday, pretty quiet out on deck. Crew's probably getting the weekend off, maybe after a charter, or at least sleep in. So this was built in 2012, and it had a refit in 2016, so only 4 years later, which is even by yachting standards is quite quick. We do have a 5-year survey by law, but not necessarily something that you know that goes into a dry dock, so it's possible that they might have tied that in with a refit, but that's not the reason for a refit. Has a crew of 20, and it takes 12 guests. No, I wouldn't be surprised if a crew member pops out any second when they see me filming, just to keep an eye on me. But guaranteed there will be someone watching on a camera, so they always have a camera pointed down at the gangway. It's a big old boy, this one. So, how much would this cost, I hear you say? Well, a yacht of this size, 74 metres, you're looking at about, I would say probably, so this will cost you about 100 million. That's just a guess, you know, could be more, could be less. I would say between 80 and 120 million, most likely. And how much does a yacht like this cost to run? Well, they say a year, a rough guide is about 10% of the total cost. So, gives you an idea. And based on my own experience, without actually giving out names and numbers, I can say that 10% rule is probably it's probably accurate. I wouldn't say it's completely accurate. I'd say it's a good indication of how much it costs to run per year. One of the good things, technically, one of the good things about this boat, certainly for the technical people on board, is, see that dome on the top of the mast there? That will be the internet dome. So rather than having one on either side like you can see below, that one on top, that's the internet. So that means that there's no blockage at all, which means that there's nothing getting in the way of the antenna that's inside that dome, so they'll have complete coverage unless they dock under a bridge or next to a high building or something. They won't ever have any blockage, which is great news for the technical department. And the ones on either side, they'll be the television ones. And again, like I said in other videos, the reason they have two when they're in those locations is because of the mast, because the mast gets in the way of the antenna. Okay, so I'm looking on their website right now. This is the toys they have on board. All right, so this is a list: 4 jet skis, 2 one-person kayaks, 1 kayak, inflatable water toy, donut, 3 bananas, 2 water skis, 2 wakeboards, water slide, and 1 sea bob. So 3 bananas. Here you ask, why would they have? What's bananas got to do with anything? Well, there's giant inflatable things they drag along behind the boat, and you sit on top of it. So also they have a water slide, which basically is mounted onto the side of the boat from the top deck, and you slide down into the water. A lot of fun. And it's actually 600,000 euros, not $600,000. So fuel might be extra. So 600,000 plus expenses is fuel. Now, depending on where you're going, fuel can cost anywhere from, you know, $20,000 to $100,000, depending on how far you want to sail. Okay, so this is the bridge here. You would think that the bridge would be higher up, wouldn't you? It's not. It's that'll be a guest area, maybe a gym up the top there. And this is the bridge down here, and you can tell it's the bridge. You see the bridge ring next to it. So when the captain is docking the boat, it's a shame I wasn't here actually, but when the captain's docking, he'll come out onto the bridge ring here.